people that are listening right now, young people that want to get involved in professional baseball in some manner, what advice would you have for them? And maybe something, hey, this is what I advise, what not to do.
Yeah, I think for me, the advice I always give to people looking to get within this industry is to gain as much experience as you can. I had 2 internships before I got my first full-time job. My first one was with the Allentown Ambassadors, and it was a very, very small organization. I think there was 2, maybe 3 full-time people in the front office. But it got me around the game, and it allowed me to see what goes on at a ballpark, whether it's, the ticketing, the food, the concessions and stuff like that. And I always tell people, get as much experience as you can, and it's never too early to start. When you're in high school, being a part of the game day staff doesn't mean you're going to have to do that the rest of your life, but it allows us to get to know you a little bit on a professional level. That gives us, it's almost like you're having an interview for that next position without even having the interview. We have a lot of game day staff that have come to work for us that become interns that then turn into full-time staff and things like that. So it's never too soon to start. It's never too late to start, but it's never too early to get that experience. I always will say, I don't look at a resume and see what college you went to and what was your major. I look to see, hey, did they work in sports? Because sports it's a different animal, the long hours and things like that. So that's kind of what I look at and take from it. So I tell people, continue to get as much experience as you can. I think that's very valuable. I also tell people to, and this is from me, when I was looking to get into the internship programs with the Trenton Thunder, I was lucky enough to talk to someone that had worked for the Trenton Thunder and had experience. And he told me, when you get in there as an intern, never say no. And obviously that's not what he meant by it, but it was just making yourself available, entrenching yourself into the culture and being a team player. When the GM or whomever asked you to go on that mascot appearance, jump in the suit and get your ass out there. When they call you to tarp at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, even though you're an intern, you don't have to go, because you're going to show that you're interested and that you work hard. And again, you're putting together this interview or showing them what you have, and you're giving them the idea of, oh, what if I have Jeff on my staff now?